Before you continue, you need to understand something. This isn't a standalone story. What you're about to hear only makes sense if you've already seen Part 1 and Part 2. Those videos contain the first sightings, the first recordings, and the moment the door was finally opened. If you haven't watched them yet, stop now. Go back, watch Parts 1 and 2, then return here. It's waiting.
Chapter 13. The Aftermath of the Attack. When the footage restored itself, 40 seconds later, the living room was empty. No figure. No officers. And Daniel was gone. Officer Reed regained consciousness on the kitchen floor. Officer Callahan was found unconscious near the stairs. Both officers suffered severe memory loss. There was this pressure, like someone was pushing my skull inward. I couldn't see anything, just black. And then, something whispered inside my head. Medical records confirmed Officer Reed experienced intense auditory hallucinations for 6 days. Callahan heard nothing. I didn't hear voices. I didn't see anything. But I felt something. Cold, like fingers touching the back of my neck. Later that night, deep scratch marks were found on Callahan's. Perfectly parallel. Identical to the marks on the Grayson front door. Chapter 14. Daniel's Disappearance. Daniel Grayson's disappearance triggered one of the largest local searches that decade. Drones, canine units, thermal helicopters. Nothing. No footprints. No clothing. No blood. It was as if Daniel was erased. The thing took him. It wanted him. It tried every night, and on the 4th night, it succeeded. I still hear it. Sometimes. Chapter 15. Ring camera returns online. For 3 days after Daniel vanished, the Ring camera remained offline. No signal. No Wi-Fi error. Just gone. Then, on the 4th night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., the camera came back online. When police reviewed the footage, it didn't show the porch. It didn't show the street. It didn't show the house. It showed a dark room. Stone floor, wet walls, and something breathing. There was no such room in the house, or the neighborhood, or the entire town. A shape crawled into frame. Thin, pale. It was Daniel. Let me out. Chapter 16. Police report corruption. When investigators attempted to download the footage, the files corrupted instantly. 6 computers froze. 2 hard drives overheated. 1 server crashed completely. I've never seen a file delete itself during transfer. It's like the footage didn't want to be copied. When screenshots were printed for evidence, the printer released blank pages. Perfectly blank. Chapter 17. Neighbors flee. By day 5, the street began to panic. I saw someone in my yard. When I turned the light on, he was suddenly inches from my window. My dog refused to go outside after midnight. he'd growl at the door. Within a week, 5 houses were abandoned, and the Grayson home stood silent, like a dead tooth in the middle of a terrified street. Chapter 18: The Return of the Scratching. Olivia hoped the entity would move on. It didn't. At 3:17 a.m., 5 nights in a row, she heard scratching inside the walls. When she pressed her ear against the wall, she heard breathing. She fled to a hotel. The scratching followed her. Chapter 19: The Final Ring Notification. On April 22nd at exactly 3:17 a.m., the Ring camera sent one final alert. Motion detected. Breathing detected. Whisper detected. Can you hear me? I hear you. Let me in. Let me out. We are not done. After that, the camera permanently shut down. Chapter 20: The Timestamp Twist. Months later, an analyst noticed something impossible. The timestamp didn't read April 22nd, 2023. It read April 22nd, 2023. A date that had not yet occurred. The metadata confirmed it. The footage was recorded in the future. The entity wasn't showing them the present. It was showing them what would happen exactly 1 year later. What happened on that date was never released. All residents are advised to avoid the Grayson property after 3 a.m., especially at 3:17. What happened next was never meant to be seen, and what the Ring camera recorded after this is far worse than what you've already heard. Part 3 reveals the final footage, the date the police refused to speak about, and what returned to the Grayson house at 3:17. If you want to follow the rest of this case, subscribe now so you don't miss the next recording. Like the video. Share it. Because once the footage disappears, it never comes back.